Hi. Welcome to LVN Mall. I just wanted to show you guys the pretty view. We're making pumpkin cheesecake. Okay, so let's start with this. I'll move. I don't want to get it moved. We'll start with the cream cheese. We need 2 of the bricks, the 8-ounce bricks of cream cheese.
Because we're going to be adding cream cheese in the cheesecake.
Yep, we're going to be adding cream cheese to the cheesecake. I just have the Great Value brand. It does, honestly, it does make a difference. I personally would, this is what we could get. We're having a hard time getting Philadelphia cream cheese, but normally that's what I would use.
What were you doing?
Okay. Opening the cream cheese.
Now stump it in.
Dump it right in. It should be softened. I left to actually remembered to soften it.
Okay, so 1 big of cream cheese, and then
That's 1. Hold on.
Then we need to add 2 eggs.
Yep, we do have to add 2 eggs.
But this is gonna be for the big this cream cheese.
So what I do is try not to touch it. There we go.
There we go, and now let's put
Hang on, let me
2
just-
eggs.
Gotta clean up after ourselves. You crack it, right?
Yeah.
And then you pull the shell apart.
Okay.
Crack it. We need a cup of pumpkin. So we need half that can of pumpkin. Oh no, half a cup of pumpkin. Oh man.
Oh, that's a lot of pumpkin.
Yeah.
Extra.
Okay. Half a cup of pumpkin, okay.
Give us up to do this. To put in the pumpkin. Okay. This is not pumpkin. I'm just gonna let Logan know because I can't. Oh.
You have to bang it.
Bang this bean because I gotta wash my hands.
Here.
Harder. See?
Here.
There we go.
And then we just use a spoon. Okay. Alright, half a cup of sugar. Hold on. Let's take a minute. Half a cup of sugar.
That's the sugar. But I do not like the way too much sugar. Okay.
There you go.
Sugar.
Can you pour that in for me?
Look at that. Okay. Now what?
Half a teaspoon of vanilla. You can just put that down here. You gotta put the lid on for me?
So that's gonna look like snow.
It does.
But it's not snow. It's sugar. Good sugar.
Half a teaspoon of vanilla. You wanna put the lid on for me?
What kind of extra things? One big one for the
It's too small.
Okay.
Here I go. Alright, half a teaspoon. Of vanilla.
No. Okay. Now what? Do I have to put this in?
Hang on.
Half of this.
Yeah. Half a teaspoon. Is that ground cinnamon? Can I see it? Yeah.
And do I just open the lid right up?
Yep. Open the lid right up. We need half a teaspoon. This has to be open too.
Okay.
Here, let me give you half a teaspoon. Okay, go ahead. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon, a dash of cloves.
Ground cloves. No, can I open
Which, we're in luck because one of these says dash on it. This
it?
one. Dash of cloves, dash of nutmeg. See?
Okay, so dash.
It says dash.
Definitely strongly scented.
I need a dash of the other one as well.
Oh, so
There's a dash.
tiny. Also, it's moist. Okay, this one's still in here.
Can I have everything that's done? Give me. Okay, so they put in a dash of cloves, a dash of nutmeg, 2 eggs, half a cup of canned pumpkin, half a teaspoon of vanilla, half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and now it's ready to be mixed.
And I was preparing the mixer.
Okay, let's take a look at it. Looks like it's still kind of chunky.
I know, and that's max speed. Or max power, whatever. Oh,
Try putting the whisk on.
Whoa. This looks not so chunky.
Okay, Victoria's just trying to mix. You done? Alright, so we use the whisk. Probably should have started with the whisk. Oh. Probably should have started with the whisk. In the meantime, I did preheat the oven to 350. It's preheating right now.
Yeah.
And let me just wash up and we'll put it in the pie crust. Alright, so we have the crust ready. The oven is preheated to 350, which I'll show you in a minute. And we're gonna pour the pie stuff into the pie. The pie filling, I should say.
Yeah, but that seems like a lot for that little thing.
So this is what happens when it's not room temperature enough.
Is that it's so hard to mix them.
Is you get clumps. So, sorry, I have to do it this way.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, we have clumps. Do we care? Nah, it's for us.
So can we please just eat a lunch?
Okay. So there it is. I'm gonna get a pan. Can you give me a pan to put on underneath it? Just because I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble from this guy. Okay, so I lined a cookie sheet here. Thank you, handsome.
You're welcome.
Okay, I lined a cookie sheet with parchment. So if he puffs up, bakes over, whatever, because that does look like a lot of filling, we won't have a mess to clean. All right, so let me show you the temperature. There's the temp, 350. I am putting it in now. Ooh.
Alright, have a pan, then you have everything else.
Okay. And it says to cook for 40 minutes. We're gonna cook it for 40 minutes. Once we get there. And we'll see you in 40. Okay, we're gonna make blueberry swirl. cheesecake. This is what they want, the kids want, so we're gonna make it. It's just gonna be a regular cheesecake with a blueberry swirl. So first we're gonna start with, you might wanna put the cream cheese in first. 2 8-ounce packs of cream cheese. We're having trouble finding Philadelphia, so we're using Great Value. But my suggestion would be, if you can find Philadelphia, use that. It just makes a difference in taste.
Yeah, because that stuff is good.
It's such a big difference. But it's not like, oh, this is gonna be horrible. No, it's gonna be good. And if you're making it for the first time, you're obviously not gonna know the difference. So it's semi room temperature. I'm not good at getting it room temperature, which is why I normally buy the kind in a tub and not the bricks, because I'm so bad at getting it at room temperature. It has been sitting out. If it wasn't sitting out long enough, you'll see when I mix it. So yeah, it'll be clumpy if it was not room temperature enough. And do you mind if it's clumpy? No, me neither. And we're the ones eating it, so as long as nobody cares, it doesn't matter. Not to us anyway. It still tastes good, right? Yeah. You think it's still good? I mean, I'm not saying that you should not let it get room temperature. I'm just saying that for us, we just don't care. It's not a big deal to us. If we were making it for other people, like if we were going somewhere for the holidays and doing it that way, then yeah, I would definitely let it get room temperature, because, you know, presentation's everything too. We look, you know, we use our eyes first before we eat something. So, you know, I would do differently if I was taking it somewhere, but since it's just us eating it, I don't find it to be a big deal. So we added 2 8-ounce bricks of cream cheese. Now we are going to add 2 eggs, 2 large eggs. And half a cup of sugar, half a teaspoon of vanilla. Do it right over, just in case.
A little extra, but fine.
I'll take this. Half a teaspoon. That was half a teaspoon of vanilla. Now we're gonna do half a. Here, I'll take the vanilla. Half a cup of sugar. And this is just an easy recipe, guys. Anybody can do it. It's three ingredients. You got it in? Here, I'll wash it.
4, because cream cheese, vanilla, sugar, egg.
Oh, 4 ingredients. So it's only 4 ingredients. It's so easy.
And then you need pie crust with it.
Here. Okay, so you can start whisking. So we're gonna use the whisk. Go nice and slow. We're gonna use the whisk on this is a KitchenAide. Let's get the pie crust. You've seen the mess Logan made. Oh, you can't see it all. Oh, yeah. So, oh, so if you guys are interested, it is KitchenAid. This is old. This is like, I don't even know how old it is. Okay, so we're gonna dump this in the crust. It is very clumpy, I don't know, but it's so, hopefully it's okay. We'll have to talk to Daddy on this one because he's our resident cheesecake maker. They're gonna take a spoon and kind of dump it in, and that's it, because we have this left over. If you watched our other video, we made blueberry pies, and this is leftover. Don't just pour it on top. Do like spoonfuls, drop them in different locations, spread it around. That's it, because we got stuff in the oven. Beautiful. Okay, so one thing you didn't see is we threw an ice cube in the bottom, and Logan accidentally, he didn't know. He opened it and let it slam shut, so it cracked. Okay, the oven's preheat to 350. I'm gonna put this in. Logan, you want to get me an ice cube to throw in the bottom? Okay. I threw an ice cube in for moisture. I'm gonna put it on for 40 minutes. Start, and we'll see you in 40. Oh, it was at 350. I preheated the oven to 350, and now we're cooking it for 40 minutes. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, seen from the last, he'll depuff. Little guys. Very, very sensitive. Okay. He's beautiful. I think you guys did such an excellent job. He's in for 40 minutes at 350. We got snow. Not much, and it's snowing right now. I'm assuming it's not going to accumulate too much, but anyway, I wanted to come on. I'm editing the video, the cream cheese video. I'm holding the camera, so if you guys are like super close, yeah, you guys are super close, but just know I did brush my teeth and I swished right before, so I don't have my bad breath in your face. Anyway, cheesecake. I just edited the video. I just wanted to come on and tell you guys a few things. Now, the stuff, I don't have a good vlogging arm, guys. I'm trying to show you a pretty view and not be in my face. Anyway, it's hard for me to look up. I don't know why. Sun's not out, but it seems so bright. You may see me change angles a lot of times. Anyway, the cheesecake. If you don't want it clumpy like mine was, like if you're making it for people or if you're making it for the first time, you don't want to do what I did. I didn't let it get room temperature enough. What I would suggest if you're not sure if it's room temperature enough is to put all the ingredients minus the eggs. Mix them, and if it gets clumpy like ours did, throw it in the microwave for a few seconds to soften the cream cheese before you put the eggs, because the eggs, you don't want to cook them, or you're gonna have to start over. Those are really your only options. I had already put the eggs in, and really I didn't care because it was just for my family, so it wasn't a big deal. I really suggest you guys try these recipes if you're afraid of cheesecake, because like, it's not a New York style cheesecake where you have to do the water bath, and it has to be like the third Wednesday of every other month, and it's not hard to make. It really is not hard to make. Did I mess up? I did. Did I own it? I am. But it was edible, guys. It was totally edible. I didn't get any pictures of the blueberry. That was the kids' favorite, and they gobbled that up. So I did not get any pictures of it cut. So my suggestion, like I said, would be just make sure the cream cheese is room temperature. Oh, and the ice cube. So these are easy ingredients, but before I get to the ice cube, I have to say, leave the cheesecake alone. You put it in the oven, you cook it, don't open the door. Ours cracked because Logan opened the door and he didn't close it nicely. He just kind of slammed the door. Like, he just let it shut. He didn't like slam it, but he let it shut like you would I don't know if you guys can hear me when I hold it like that. He let it shut like he would anything else in the oven, but the issue with that is the cheesecake angry. So my suggestion would be just leave it alone. Do it for the 40 minutes and then go in, and when it's done, look at it. Or you could turn on the oven to see, oven light, turn on the oven light to see what's going on. If it cracks on you, what do you do if you want to bring it to somebody's house? Add a fruit topping. You can buy canned cherries, canned blueberries, throw it on top. Nobody will know a thing. And you can do that after it's cooked. So you want to cook it, and then like before you bring it to the person's house, or when you get there, depending on, who's in the kitchen, if you're comfortable doing it, whatever, then put the stuff on top. It doesn't have to be cooked, so you don't have to worry about that. Just throw it on top and it hides all your cracks. If you get cracks, not a big deal. To prevent cracks, just throw an ice cube. When you put the pie in the oven, throw an ice cube in the bottom of the oven. Just throw it right at the bottom of the oven, not on your cheesecake. Just throw it in the bottom of the oven, and that'll help prevent from cracking. Leave it in for the full 40 minutes, or if you want to do 35, whatever. Check it just by turning on the light and looking. Don't open the door. just to prevent cracking, really, because they are little sensitive little guys. But it's really not that hard. I bought the graham cracker crust. You could make your own, but I'd rather just buy it. And they come out good. The kids liked them. I liked them. We like them. And that's all that matters, you know? I mean, would I have done a better job if I was cooking for other people? I would have. I would have totally scrapped the first one and waited to do the second one and just did room temperature cream cheese. I didn't realize when I started that it was room temperature, but I quickly caught on. So, just know that, listen, it's not, if I'm doing it, it's not that hard, you guys. It's not, it's something you should try. It's not that many ingredients. It's not something super crazy or hard even. It's not even hard. Just throw it in the oven, that's it. Anyway, bye. Back to editing this video so we can get it up.